Hey guys, welcome back on my YouTube channel, and today I'm gonna show you how you can use UI buttons and how you can create one action for a button. Okay, so basically in this in this topic we're gonna learn about how you can work with UI buttons on iOS application. Okay guys, so let's jump on the our Xcode and let's do the code for the UI button. Okay guys, so this is our Xcode, and in the last few videos we have seen how we can work with the labels. Okay, so we have seen how we can create the outlet and how we can manage the text with the programming. Okay, and how you can customize your label with the properties. Okay, so if you want to customize the label with the properties from the storyboard, then you can do like this. And if you want to customize your UI labels with code, then you can perform that code from the VC. Okay, and there is one method, that is view did load. So we will discuss more about the view did load and where we need to place the code and what is the right place to write the code. Okay, fine. So okay, now let's take one UI button. So guys, as you can see, there are lots of buttons like fixed space bar button and flexible space bar button item, and there is a button simple button, that is okay, so that is what we're gonna use, and there is a bar button item. So we will see all the buttons as well as we will move on the further videos. Okay, so don't worry about it, and now just drag and drop your button here. Okay, so this is your button. Now guys, let's say you want to give height or width, then how we can give. Okay, so you will go here, and here as you can see it is showing your width and height. So let's say you want to give the width as, instead of 46 you want to give the 146 width. Okay, and just enter. Okay, so as you can see it is the width has been increased. Okay, in the same way, if you want to give the height, then you can simply give the height also here. Okay, so as you can see guys, this is the height. Okay, now go in the properties, and now here you can change the properties same as labels. Okay, so I want to give a background color, and I want to give the text color also. Okay, and the text font I want to increase, and that should be bold. Okay, so here we can select as bold. Okay, so as you can see guys, I have selected bold. Okay, now done. Now fine, if you want to change the text, then you can change the texture. Okay, like for example, I'm giving example. Okay, so this is our button example. Okay, fine, and now there are some lots of properties are there, so go one by one, and I think many more properties I have discussed. By the way, if you want to align your button text with the left side, then you can choose the alignment here. So as you can see it is left aligned, and if you want the right alignment, then you can choose the right alignment. Okay, if you want the horizontally center, then you can do like this, and in the same way you can choose with the vertical. Okay, fine. Okay guys, and you can choose this also. Okay, so let me give it as horizontally center and vertically center. I hope clear to you what I'm trying to say here. And there are some lots of states are there for our buttons. Okay, so it can be, the state can be selected, enabled or highlighted. So enable or disable we can do by true or false. Okay, so we will see in the code, don't worry. Now guys, I want to create one action for this button. Okay, so how we can do it, just click on it. Okay, so after clicking your associated class will be there. Okay, so let me hide the left panel, and you just need to do what guys, after a view did load, just drag and drop the link from button. Okay, now guys, after dropping, as you can see the connection is of type action. Okay, so you can create the outlet or action. Okay, so for right now, because we want to work with the button and we don't need to change the properties by code, then we can define the action outlet, okay, directly. So in the action outlet, you can provide some lots of codes which gonna executed while performing the action on the button, like touch up inside kind of events. So basically action is nothing but it's a the action will be what it is a bundle of codes which gonna perform while performing the action on the button, okay. And action can be of any event, okay. So let me show you. So guys, as you can see, it is associated with our object hello world VC, okay. And name of this action I want to give it as like clicked, okay, clicked button example, okay. So you can give your own, but this name should be, you know what, this name should sound like a verb kind of thing, like clicked or touch up, you know what, clicked, pressed. You can give any name, okay. And the type which gonna take as a input, sorry, as a parameter, you can choose any or you can choose UI button, okay. So I will show you what is the what I mean to say that UI button of type, okay. I will see you show you, don't worry. And there are some events which can be performed on a button. So as you can see, there are lots of events. For right now, we are looking for the touch up inside, okay. So whenever the user going to touch on this button, then the action will be performed whatever you have defined, okay. Now guys, as you can see, now let me close this and let's go on our VC. So guys, as you can see, I have a argument sender and of type UI button. So have you remember, we have selected UI button instead of any, okay. Now here you can perform any kind of code which you want to perform while pressing the example button, okay, or while clicking the example button. So let's say I want to debug one statement, okay. So let me write debug print, and here you can specify your text, okay. So this is, so example button is clicked, okay. So in this way guys, you can debug the statement, okay. So now let me print the statement. So see what happens, okay. So let me delete the previous output, and guys, this is our simulator, okay. So guys, as you can see, yet now it is printed, you know what, this is a view controller. So these two statements have been executed. So let me delete these statements from the output window, and let's click on the example. So as you can see guys, if we have clicked on this button, then it's gonna print example button is clicked, okay. So if I press once again, then it's gonna fire once again this statement, okay. So as you can see guys, lots of time whenever you are gonna click, then it's gonna work, okay. So let's say if you want to enable a button only for one time, means you want to define a button that should be clicked only one time. So what you will do guys, so next time it should not be enabled, okay. So for that, what you will do, because we are getting the sender, means on which button you have performed the operation, that button object will be in the sender, okay. So what you can do guys, you will do sender dot. So guys, our example button instance is where in the sender, okay. So what you will do, sender dot is enabled false, okay. So it's gonna, it will not enable after clicking a single time, okay. So it's gonna false, and that button will be disabled. So let me show you. So guys, as you can see, we have a button. So let me click on this. So guys, as you can see, it is printed one time, example button is clicked. So if I click multiple times right now, it is not working. Why? Because we have disabled our button. I hope clear to you what I'm trying to say. Now guys, let's say I want to swap, on the clicking of this button, I want to swap these two labels text, okay. Means I want to give this label text as good morning, and this label text should be hello world. Means I want to swap the text in between these two labels. Okay, so how we can do it? Very simple, guys. So let's do it. So first of all, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a variable as temp, and so our first label is hello world label. Okay, so we have created a outlet in the last video. Okay, so if you didn't watch my last video, then kindly go and watch the last video in this playlist. Okay, fine. So now I'm going to take it the our label, hello world label, and I'm going to take the text. After getting the text, what I'm going to do, I'm going to set hello world label dot text is equivalent to our greetings label dot text. Okay, so now I have assigned the greeting label text to hello world label text. Okay, and the hello world label text is where? In the temp. So what I can do, I can initialize greetings label dot text is equivalent to temp. Okay, so whatever the text in temp, that will be assigned to greetings label. Okay, so this should be on the clicking of button. Okay, so let me run it. So guys, let's click on this button, and as you can see, guys, the text has been swapped. Okay, so let me enable multiple times. So how we can comment? Just comment this statement. Okay, so I will show you how multiple times you can click and the text will be swapped each time. Okay, so as you can see, each time the text is going to be swapped. Okay, so in this way you can work with the UI buttons, and this is your IBAction. Okay guys, so I will see you in the next video with a new topic. Okay, so thank you for watching this video, guys. If you like the video, then hit the like button, and if you didn't subscribe my channel, kindly go and subscribe the channel name is Swift Series. Okay guys, and if you want to give a suggestion or if you want to ask something, you can comment in the comment section. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye, take care, have a nice day.